back.
The Lisa Regan Show. Great music and chat on Galway Bay FM.
Welcome back to the Lisa Regan Show. Isn't it great? Now Keith's name's gone for the week, huh? Some crack. I hope he's listening in. Margaret, I want to talk to you about the BiG Leaders Summit. It's happening in September in Galway. We hear so many of these things that are happening, obviously, on the east of the country, and we all have to get up to Dublin on the train, on the bus and drive. So I love when there's anything happening to empower people in businesses and in communities here in the west of Ireland. I suppose even just for a day out to relook at yourself, what you're doing in your business and everything like that. The BiG Leaders Summit, September. Tell me a little bit about it.
Yes, it's our second BiG Leaders Summit. It's on the 10th of September at 9:30 in the Ardilaun Hotel, and we've a fantastic roundup. I suppose the idea, like you say, Lisa, is to take that day out, to focus on your business, because the most critical part in any business is the leadership. And, you know, we can all do the same thing that we did today and yesterday and the week before, and maybe we won't go any further. Maybe it's time to, you know, that won't bring us to the next stage in our business. I mean, we face challenges all the time. You know, customers change, they want to do things differently. Brexit is looming at us, that big bad B word that we all hate. Yep. So we've got to be, I suppose we've got to be adaptable and flexible, following on from our previous conversation. And we've got to understand, are there things that we could be doing better, are there things that we could be doing differently, and bring that learning and that leadership back to our organisations in order to try and to build the resilience that we need to build in order to be successful on the periphery of the island of Ireland, if you like, and then on the periphery of Europe, because those are our challenges, and those challenges are different in the west of Ireland than they are in Dublin.
They are. They're very different, and I think that summits like this and bringing people together from same like-minded businesses and different ones as well too, to come and listen to people and just to get another, as you said, I know on the day there's going to be one-to-ones, there's going to be panel discussions, there's going to be speakers in general, and what you can take from that then and bring it back into your business. You've got a great lineup though of speakers, I think, really. Yes, on that day.
And very interestingly, one of our speakers is Petal Pilley, who's in charge or the theatre director of the Blue Teapot Theatre Company. Petal is amazing. She's brought that organisation from a very small organisation into what it is now, a world leader. And the Blue Teapot Theatre Company is a theatre made up of people with disabilities. They have produced a film, Sanctuary. They've participated in the Galway Arts Festival. They have been the first theatre company in Ireland to run Dancing at Lunasa with a disabled person playing one of the lead roles. Never done in Europe before, never done in the world before. It was a world premiere. Incredible. She's incredibly powerful. And yet when you listen, when you chat to her and you understand the kinds of lessons that Petal has had to learn and the kind of leadership that she's had to develop, it's the same for all of us. You know, we've got to look to our strengths in the team. We've got to look to the resilience that are there. We've got to reward high performance. We have to look at the people who need more help, and do we spend time on the areas that it's going to take them the greatest amount of time to fix, or do we work to their strengths? And Petal has done all of that in a very different environment, and I know that she's going to be one of the biggest successes on the day. Aside from Petal, we have Damien Brown, and we're going to have a little fireside chat, and we might have somebody very exciting talking to him as well, I'm hoping. But Damien is going to talk to us, I think, about resilience and authenticity, because, you know, we can't really be ourselves, we can't really be true leaders if we're not true to ourselves. And then we need to think about persistence and resilience. You know, Damien has solo or single-handedly rowed across the Atlantic. Now, that's an amazing achievement. And what does that mean, and what are the lessons that we can get from that? And then, indeed, we're going to go on, and Phelim, as I mentioned earlier, is going to be talking about our 4-day week. And the amount of interest that we've had in that, you know, how can it be done? How did you do it? Is it something that we can look at? And we're very happy to share the learnings on that. And then, as you said, we're going to have a panel discussion. We spend all of our time talking about the millennials. Oh, the millennials this, the millennials that. We have to Google to see what year they were born in. Yeah. You know, I have to do it every single time.
I'm still a millennium, delighted.
Yeah, I think I'm a millennium too.
You are, of course,
I just
Margaret.
might be the last millennium. But certainly, you know, things are different. I was sitting down with a group of people the other day, and I said something, I wonder about that. And then the next thing somebody had their phone out and I was going, this is a bit rude, isn't it?
Yeah.
And no, they were Googling the answer to my question. People just think differently. And we've got to then adjust how we manage our businesses and what we put in place to manage these young people, these very bright young people. Because you know what? They're going to be paying the taxes that provides for our nursing homes and our doctors and our health in the future. So I want to make sure they're as successful as possible.
No, that sounds incredible. And this is open to everyone, the Big Leaders Summit.
The Big Leaders Summit, it's organised under the auspices of the Galway Executive Skillnet. It's supported by Skillnet Ireland. Paul Healy, the CEO of Skillnet Ireland, is coming down and setting the scene for us. And we're delighted to have him come along. And the idea is that we're giving back to the West of Ireland. Our theme is to make the West of Ireland and Galway in particular the best place to live, to work and to do business in. And that's what we're focused on.
Yeah, well, I love that. And I think that if anybody wants any more information on that, Margaret, where can they get that and how can they get tickets to this event in September?
They can either Google us on Eventbrite or they can go onto the Galway Executive Skillnet website. And if they Google Galway Executive Skillnet, it's one of our key events for the year. It's starting, as we said, on the 10th of September at 9:30. It's in the Ardilaun. Tickets, there's an early bird special. I think the ticket price is €75 for the full day event, including refreshments. But most importantly, it's the learning. But it's Galway Executive Skillnet. Google it on for their website and you'll be able to buy tickets either directly from the website or if you go onto Eventbrite as well, you can buy your tickets there.
And that's a key date as well, the 10th of September. If you're involved in business or you're working in business or you're an employee or an employer, get to this event because it's in Galway and I'm telling you the learnings from that day, what you'll take from it, it will have you buzzing for the rest of the year. Margaret, thank you so much for joining me in studio.